In order to find out where the treasure might be buried far below ground, the team is trying to locate a flood tunnel and follow it back to the money pit area. They are searching for something that was constructed by humans, and they currently find a board at the water level. They are interested in learning who constructed this structure. A board is discovered at the water level, and researchers or original depositors are searching for something that is out of place in the area. They are searching for anything unusual in the area, and they are searching for something that is out of place despite the current circumstances. Before they begin excavation, they will seize a large board that has been discovered. There is also a beam that is thicker than it is here, but not uniformly thick. With the various blends, Emma will be immensely useful in defining a decade or decades. It is thrilling to think that something here might speak eloquently to what happened here. If the team can confirm that this concrete was made in the 1960s, it would probably mean that it was made by the Restall family. Their efforts to find the alleged flood tunnel that feeds seawater into the money pit could soon pay off. The team discovers a huge beam that is evidence of work by human hands and could represent previously unknown work. In order to solve the mystery for everyone who has come before them, the team is working to locate a flood tunnel and its location in the money pit area. They are also searching for anything unusual in the area and are eager to see what they find. Later that afternoon, Marty Lagena joins them via video conference in the war room, where Craig Tester, Rick Lagena, and other team members meet. Archaea metal 10 years, including diamonds, silver coins, and gold-plated buttons. One such item, thought to be at least 500 years old, was constructed of purple glass and found in 2018. The following day, archaeologist Lar Neen and archmetallurgist Emma Culligan joined the team to examine a glass gem-like artifact close to the round feature on Lot 5. This discovery is a top-pocket find and is regarded as a dazzler. The artifact has a significant amount of lead, which is absent from contemporary glass, particularly glassware. The glass, known as paste, is highly content flint glass that has been crushed up and molded. Early in the 18th century, French jeweler Georg Friedrich Stuss developed imitation gemstones by mixing bismuth thallium with ground-up glass powder. Since the mortar-like material discovered in the round feature matches soil samples recovered from deep underground and close to the site where they are currently conducting a large-scale excavation, it is possible that the round feature, which was unlocked on the 5th, served as a camp during an operation to bury valuables in the money pit. This suggests that someone of importance was present, possibly someone with wealth lured who has excavated everywhere. The province attested that this was the first of these items they had discovered. This is among the most important items on Lot 5, in Marty's opinion. Gary Drayton, a metal detection expert, and Alex Lagina are looking for more clues to solve the Oak Island mystery. They think that the currents would have pushed all the artifacts this way when people would have been slipping and sliding on these rocks, so they are eager to continue discovering more treasure in the money pit. Loosing artifacts. At the depth of the hole, they must dig quickly because it keeps filling back in. Excited about the potential of the artifacts trapped under the giant rock, the team decides to bring more shovels and expand the hole to dig out the metal ship spikes that were discovered nearby before the money pit was discovered in 1795. As well as the 14th century lid cross that may be related to the Christian military order of the Knights Templar. The team discovers a massive, thickly encrusted metal object beneath Smith's Cove's beach. It resembles an iron plate, and they require a larger pouch to remove it. Archaeologist Lar Neen and archimetallurgist Emma Ahn are working in the Oak Island laboratory to analyze the large iron object found 4 underground at Smith's Cove. They have successfully removed corroded materials from its surface, but the large lump caught them off guard. Rick Lagena and other members of the Oak Island team are thrilled about the discovery and intend to return the artifacts to the lab to find more. Emma discloses that the cast iron stove door features a starburst design that resembles the button discovered in the stone feature on Lot 5 in 2023. This design may be connected to the medieval button discovered in the stone feature on Lot 5 in 2023. Emma explains that although cast iron stoves date back to the middle of the 18th century, their manganese content places them in the middle of the 19th century. To assist them solve the riddle of Oak Island, they must learn the stove's design. The plot centers on a group of researchers at Smith's Cove who are looking for the fabled flood tunnel, which is thought to have fed seawater into the original money pit. Craig Tester and Rick Lagena lead the team, and they are searching for the vertical shaft that may be the shaft they are looking for. They find wood near the vertical shaft, where the restalls placed wooden forms down the hole. The team is excavating deeply into the shaft in the hopes of finding fasteners or other evidence of its construction, and they discover a modern nail that they believe to be the restall shaft. This contemporary nail may provide a crucial hint that the team is getting close to discovering the wooden frame or forms constructed by the Restall family in 1961, when they poured concrete into the vertical shaft. As they continue their excavation in Smith's Cove, they come across remnants of the Restall's operations, like a broken spike and a rounded beveled point. If they are able to pinpoint the location of the vertical shaft, they should be able to locate the flood tunnel since it leads directly to the treasure. The team is committed to digging and finding clues to the location of the money pit in Smith's Cove. The History Channel has followed two brothers, Marty and Rick Lagena, as they attempt to uncover the truth of Cursed Oak Island. Oak Island is just off the coast of Nova Scotia and is a mysterious place steeped in secrets and myths that have ties to the Knights Templar, kings, and pirates. There are also rumors that over 200 years ago, a pirate by the name of Captain Kidd left a hidden treasure there. The need to unravel the secrets of this cursed island began when the Laginas were just boys, and now they and the rest of their crew have been on an 11-season journey to find the elusive treasure. However, as they search high and low for these treasures, one has to wonder how much treasure they are already in possession of, and how they have been able to afford this elaborate hunt for so long. American brothers and treasure hunters, Rick and Marty Lagena, started their Fellowship of the Dig in 2006, when they started their search for the Oak Island treasure. It is speculated that they took out loans and invited investors into their venture when they first got the funds to search Oak Island for its lost treasure. They were raised together in northern Michigan and learned about the hidden treasure when they were just little boys. They read about it in a 1965 issue of Reader's Digest and have clung to the dream ever since. Both brothers are very close, even with the completely different paths life took them on during their adult lives, having pursued completely different careers. Marty Lagena. Marty Lagena is the younger brother of Rick and a much more practical man. He is more skeptical about finding anything on the island, but he is also willing enough to dream and try anyway. He studied to become an engineer and founded his own energy company, Terra Energy, which he sold for $60 million. Marty Lagena has a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from Michigan Technological University and a Juris Doctor from the University of Michigan. He has a law degree and is a member of the state bar. He has an enduring love of science and met one of his best friends and now co-star of the show, Craig Tester, in college. Marty is also the founder and CEO of Heritage Sustainable Energy, and his best friend Craig is the vice president of the company. According to Salary.com, the typical yearly salary of a CEO of a company that size is around $600,000. To add an extra revenue stream, he is also the founder of Maury Vineyard, based in Michigan, where he also has a website from which anyone can order extremely affordable wine. Alongside his wine club, the events held there, and the wine tasting tours, he sells apparel, drinks, and accessories. His other investments are unknown, aside from the ones made public, like funding other treasure hunters. An unconfirmed report claims that the brothers get paid around $100,000 an episode, and perhaps even more in reruns, as they are executive producers on the show. This means that with 25 episodes in a season, they are making $2.5 million per season. With this alone, we can calculate that with 166 episodes of the show, they would have made over $16 million since they started filming the show in 2014. To add to this revenue stream, they are also available for speaking events where their fee is a minimum of $5,000 for a speaking engagement. They also have multiple books out with excellent reviews, as well as merchandise like hats, shirts, and keychains on the History Channel website. To add to this, the island has a tour company, Salty Dog Sea Tours, which is booked all the way through the end of April of this year, a very successful tour around the waters of Oak Island. An additional revenue stream for the crew of Oak Island. This means Marty could possibly have a net worth close to $90 to $100 million. Craig Tester. The next prominent person on the show is longtime friend and business partner Craig Tester, who built Terra Energy with Marty Lagena. He is an expert when it comes to earth scans and drilling. Craig has been an incredible help when it comes to searching for clues around the island, able to recognize the significance behind every dig operation. It is likely he made money from the sale of the energy company, Terra Energy, that he helped build alongside Marty Lagena. In the show Beyond Oak Island, we find out that Marty, Craig, and Rick invest in other treasure hunters' explorations with the hope that they find something of great worth, and are able to make a profit on the investment. The sale of found artifacts and treasure can be life-changing, as they are able to get huge sums of money in the hundreds of millions, depending on what they find. Not many treasures or returns on investments have been made public knowledge, but they do allude to investing large amounts of money. Craig is also the vice president and manager of a turbine company, Heritage Sustainable Energy. The salary of a founder and vice president of a company this size would be, on average, $250,000 a year. In addition to this, Craig is also the manager of the Rock Management Group, and he has a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from Michigan Technological University. His net worth is likely closer to Marty Lagina's of around $80 to $90 million, as he was his partner in many business ventures like Terra Energy, Vineyards, and even Oak Island Tours. He has also appeared in 100 episodes of The Curse of Oak Island, as well as one episode of Beyond Oak Island. The men have been known to invest their own money into scouring the island for treasures and clues, but it is unknown how much of their millions have gone into this. Alex Lagena. Another member of the crew is Alex Lagena, son of Marty Lagena and nephew of Rick Lagena. He has a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Michigan. He is involved in his father's businesses, like the winery and energy company. There is also mention of his investments in real estate in Michigan. Alex Lagena is a very popular